Warren Buffett once said it took 20 years to build a reputation, but only a few minutes to destroy one. If you are doing this one thing, even occasionally, you are losing trust, losing respect, and maybe even money. Hey, what's up? It's Trey here, back with another video. Now, what I'm talking about is punctuality, or in this case, the lack of punctuality. Back when I was in high school, my old band director used to say, if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. But if you're late, you're fired. I was one of those band geeks you used to avoid in the hallway. I know it's true. You see, if you're not making it your personal duty to show up early, or at least show up on time, then you're letting people down. If there's one thing that got on my nerves every time, it's when people showed up late. I'll give you an example. I remember a time last year when I was doing a deal with someone to buy multiple phones. I used to flip phones so I could sell on eBay. They showed up, but they showed up an hour late. I was livid. Now, I still did the deal, but I felt like my time was being disrespected. And you know what? That's how other people feel when you don't show up on time. When you show up late, they feel like their time is being disrespected. And that's not how you want people to feel when they're doing business with you, or anything. I mean, things do happen. Things do come up from time to time. Traffic, car accident, someone having an emergency. But if something happens where it is almost impossible for me to keep a time commitment with someone, I feel so bad. I feel so bad about it, because I know how I would feel if I was in their shoes, because I have been in their shoes. You see, showing up on time is the expectation. You're not going to get anything extra if you show up on time. But when you break your promise by not keeping that time commitment to someone, it creates doubt in their mind. And I have no doubt this doubt could spread to them doubting other things you say. See what I did there? And if you remember my quote from Warren Buffett at the beginning of the video, quickly before you know it, your reputation is gone. Bye bye, there it goes. If you're the kind of person that is always late to something, or you find it troublesome trying to show up on time to something, then you need to realize the damage that is having on your reputation. You need to realize that causes people not to trust you. It causes people not to trust what you say because you've already broken one promise. They're thinking, what other promises is this person going to break? What else are they not going to do? It spells death. In case you couldn't tell, I'm pretty passionate about this. I hate when people are late and they say they're going to be there at a certain time. Everybody else hates it. Everybody hates it. Just don't do it. If you want people to trust you, then this is the easiest thing that you could do. Show up. Be early in your due dates. Be early in your deadlines, in your deliverables, showing up to an event, showing up to a party, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Here's why you want to be on time, punctual, and early to everything. This is coming from an article that I just read on the Huffington Post. But number one, punctual people have greater self-control. And I mean, that's pretty accurate, isn't it? They do commit to being on time, after all. Number two, they're anticipating problems ahead of time. They're thinking in the future, ahead of just when they have to be there. They're thinking of what can happen if there's a wreck on the interstate. They're thinking about the fact that doing a client's assignment might take longer than they think it will because of various factors. But they account that in. So 10 minutes early, that's basically a guiding principle. Finally, number three, punctual people are more compassionate. This is coming from what I said earlier. because they're thinking about how the other person is feeling. Because they know that the other person feels disrespected when their time commitment is not met. They're acknowledging how the other person is feeling. So they take that into heavy consideration. If you want to read the full article that I mentioned, I'll link it in the description below. And if you like my content, destroy that like button. It really helps my videos show up to more people because of the YouTube algorithm. If you want to see more content, subscribe to my channel. And as always, Trent out. Peace.